So this is interesting. The WNBA ratings are in for the WNBA All-Star game against the U.S. Women's Olympians. And I don't know what happened, what's going on, but it smashed their all-time records, destroyed them. They've played before, the WNBA All-Star team and the USA Olympic team. They've played before, and nobody watched. And this time, they smashed records, proving once again that Caitlin Clark is driving revenue for the league and should be now on the Olympic team. But she's not. I'll get to that in a second. What's interesting, though, is with the Paris Olympics starting Wednesday, the league is now on hiatus until until August 15th. So the WNBA is not playing, meaning Caitlin's not playing. And the Olympics will be playing, but Caitlin's not part of that. I would suggest, if the league wasn't as tribal and petty, that not only Caitlin Clark, but Angel Reese, clearly both should have been put on the Olympic team. Did you watch the WNBA All-Stars that had Reese and Caitlin Clark against the Olympians? Angel Reese got a double-double in 18 minutes. She's been fantastic, overshadowed by Clark. And Caitlin Clark led everybody in assists. Both could be near the end of the bench, and you'd watch two rivals now playing together, friends, or at least colleagues on the same floor, fighting for the same Olympic gold. In a tribal, divided world, especially with what the Olympics can bring, uniting all of us, we get very little of that. Wouldn't that be cool?
The WNBA and Team USA messed this up so badly. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Look at these record views. 3.4 million. Before Caitlin Clark, and I can't say this enough, nobody watched the WNBA. Nobody cared. Okay? Literally a random YouTube video on how to tie your shoes got more views than the WNBA finals. Nobody cared. Nobody. Caitlin Clark comes onto the scene and just like that, just smashes everything out of the world. I mean, it's so insane. On this channel, I make, a lot of football videos as well as some basketball and Caitlin Clark video and, WNBA and NBA. The Caitlin Clark videos that I make get more views. One Caitlin Clark video gets more views than every single one of my NBA videos combined. And it's not just an outlier. I have multiple Caitlin Clark videos that just individually, they have more views. The one video has more views than all of the NBA videos combined. I make NBA Finals videos during the finals when it's the Celtics versus the Mavs versus the Timberwolves. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. I make a football video with Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, 20,000 views. Everyone wants to talk about it. They care more about football months away from the season. I make a Caitlin Clark video, people lose their mind. It's why I actually started a new YouTube channel, which definitely please check out. It's JWL Hoops. I'll put the link in the bio as well as the link in the, I'll pin the comment as well. Please definitely check that channel out and subscribe. It's going to be more basketball centered because it seems like this channel right now is a little bit more football centered. I'm still going to post basketball content on here, but I think on the JWL Hoops channel, I'll be able to do a lot more basketball content and hopefully build another basketball centered community. I think maybe we could have some success with that in terms of maybe separating the communities, but I would still love to hear your thoughts on that one. If you think that's a good idea, or if I should keep it all in one channel, definitely would love to hear your thoughts on that one. But back to Caitlin Clark, the fame and the popularity that she has right now is just insane. And now the momentum is coming to a screeching halt because Caitlin Clark's not playing. She's not in the Olympics right now. And someone said, well, she needs rest and, she's not up to speed. She won't be able to play in the Olympics. She's not good, blah, 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 blah. It's all about entertainment. It's all about the drama. It's all about the clicks. It's all about the views. They're going to win. Team USA is going to win anyway. As Rachel Nichols said, the All-Star team, the WNBA All-Star team versus Team USA, the team with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, is the best team that Team USA will face in all of the Olympics. That's how bad the competition is for women's basketball at the Olympic level. So no, adding Caitlin Clark to that roster isn't going to hurt their chances. And now people are going to watch. And what's going to be so frustrating to see. And Colin's not going to do this because Colin lives and dies by the ratings. He's very honest about that. He's very honest. He says, I want to cover what people want to watch. And that's why he focuses on football. He's like, I focus 80% of football. He also says, people ask me, why do I cover Dallas Cowboys so much? And he's like, because the Cowboys have a massive fan base. And that's what it is. People want to hear Cowboys stuff. And so, but the other networks don't always try to do that. And so they're going to pretend like anyone cares about Team USA for women's in the Olympics. They're going to try to act like, isn't this amazing? And they're going to talk about it and act like it was such a big deal. And no one cares. Nobody cares. They're going to talk about these older players. Isn't it amazing that she's going for her 6th gold medal? She's just one of the best to ever do it. Care. Don't you guys care? Don't you guys care? And we're all going to be like, no, we do not care. We didn't care about these people before. We don't care about them now. Who do we care about? Caitlin Clark. Who do you keep trying to gatekeep and hide from us? Caitlin Clark. It's just crazy. Let the fans and the viewers watch what they want to. That's the beautiful thing of social media these days. Because you get to pick and choose what you want to watch. YouTube, I understand there's like an algorithm and all that type of stuff. I get it. But for the most part, you find what you want to watch. It's just, and the more views you get, and the more likes you get, and the more comments, more engagement, the more it helps it out. It helps the video out. So it's just like, it is survival of the fittest in that regard. They can't force a video down someone's throat. If someone wanted to post a video about another player that no one cares about, even if they have 100 billion subscribers, people aren't watching that video. Maybe some people will watch it, but not enough. And then the algorithm won't push it out and people won't watch it. So we know what's popular. So just let people watch what we want to see. And that is Caitlin Clark. And even Angel Reese. I agree with what Colin said. That would be fun and dramatic as well in its own right. Right? How many people tuned in to this game just to see a moment with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese? It's awesome. And as you guys know, I'm super pro Caitlin. And so it's awesome to see. And they just fumbled it, man. They just fumbled it. And it's just so absurd to me how bad they can mess this all up. Because the momentum is going to come to a screeching halt. And then when they do come back, and Caitlin Clark, it does come back finally, we're going to be full on NFL, man. It's going to be all NFL. The season's going to be wild from an NFL perspective. The NFL is flooded with storylines, flooded with quarterbacks, flooded with money and popularity. I can't wait for football season. And the WNBA had the little momentum that they did, and they just squandered it. And it's nothing short of a disaster. Seriously, it's not too strong to use that word. It is a genuine disaster. Because now we're not going to be able to continue to talk about Caitlin. They're going to try to talk about women's basketball, but nobody's going to care. And then by the time Caitlin Clark does come around, it's going to be divided attention. You're not going to be able to have that focus. When in reality, Caitlin Clark and women's basketball as a whole would have dominated the summer. Dominated the summer. And it's not even close. Because right now, Caitlin Clark videos do better than even NFL videos right now. Because we're not in the season yet. But with each day that passes, we're getting closer and closer to the NFL. So it's just, I just can't believe, and again, I know someone's going to be like, well, WNBA and Team USA are separate. They have nothing to do with it. Guys, come on, what are we talking about here? It's one and the same. It's the same, they're having the same conversations, the same colleagues, same partnerships. Like, it's one and the same. Let's not act like that these are just two completely mutually exclusive entities. Like, that's just absurd. So I'm like sick of hearing that argument when someone wants to like defend Team USA or defend the WNBA. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. Carry water for the team, for the organizations that are actively trying to hurt their growth and their success and their popularity and their money and financial incentives. It's just, oh my God, it's so mind-blowing to me. And I knew this was going to happen. I made a video prior to this saying that the All-Star game was going to smash records, and that's what they did. Smash record, with views. Sets record with viewers. And they would have been able to do that with the Olympics. And think how cool that would have been. That would have been really cool. And I'm sure there's going to be some games that the WNBA will run away with. And that would have been a perfect opportunity to have Caitlin Clark and maybe even Angel Reese and have them ball out, even in a blowout win. Give them experience, give them Olympic experience. And people will watch it. And at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters with sports. People want to say that winning matters. No, it's not true. It's not true. Winning is not the only thing that matters in sports. Entertainment is the only thing that matters in sports. These women have won a lot over the years in WNBA. No one watched. No one cared. In a true capitalist society, the WNBA wouldn't even exist. There's lots of other sports that are really popular, or that they're winning all the time, and nobody knows because they're not popular. It's entertaining. What's entertainment? What's entertaining is what people watch. People watch videos of people playing video games or playing sports. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. They just like to watch it. It's entertainment. And they have the golden goose in Caitlin Clark, the most entertaining female athlete in the world right now, and it's not even close. And they want to just keep locking that gate. They want to slam it shut and say, no, no, no. And that is dumb, dumb, dumb. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese setting the record with the most viewers ever for an All-Star game, and now how all the momentum is going to come to a screeching halt because of the Olympics? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.